Hello, welcome to Hyakki Yako Survivors. As you can tell from the name, this is going to be a survivor-like game, and we're going to be facing off against the parade of 100 demons. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little more than 100, but it should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so I'm on the first level of the first stage, and it looks like pretty calm so far. Only some spirit flames here and there. Nothing to really worry about, it looks like. Seems like taking out the statues gives me a little bit of experience and money too, so might as well destroy those if I see them. Okay, we have movement speed for the bow and the bow itself. So I'm gonna grab the bow. We'll add it to the flank over there, because I feel like it's a good spot for right now. Let's focus on taking out some more of these flames. I think I should be fine so long as I keep sort of moving and looking around for the torii gates. I do really like the scroll art style. It's pretty cool. It's very easy on the eyes. Okay, we have another enemy type spawning in. I expect it's gonna get a little harder from here. I'm not sure if we can make it a full 30 minutes, but I'm gonna try. Okay, poisonous frog that poisons enemies. That actually seems pretty cool. I guess we'll try that out. We'll do the other flank. That is interesting. Summons a familiar that kind of does area of effect damage, it looks like. Takes them out pretty effectively, it looks like. Attack area for that seems like a good idea. And so long as I keep paying mind to what's around me, which isn't always my strong suit. I guess that works out as long as nobody else is paying attention. Alright, just gonna bust up some more of these statues. Some more of these flames. For easy experience. Oh, look at that big eye. See if I can focus our attacks on him for a second. It looks like our range is coming to our advantage right there. He didn't seem to be able to get past the fences. Gravity field to attract enemy. Barrier that deals damage to enemies. That actually sounds like it'd go good together. I think I'm gonna go with the war drum though. It does say it evolves my sword. That could be pretty useful. Oh yeah, it looks like I deal an additional strike with the sword now. I'm a sucker for anything that makes this easier. Maybe we'll find that gate soon. Take it out sooner than later. I do keep seeing a lot of buildings, but I'm not exactly sure we're heading in the right direction. Uh-oh. It's getting a little scary. To get out of here before I get trapped on one of those fences myself.
The arrangement of these fences is making me suspicious, I have to say. I guess we're doing alright so far. 5 minutes in isn't too bad yet. Did take a couple of stray hits, but I'm not too worried. Oh man, okay. Looks like some Pullman up to the north of me. Couple more hits than I would like. Movement speed or the greatsword. I will take another member. We'll do above me. Which was literally the opposite of what I needed right there, but I guess it worked out. Can collect some of that experience, so I'd be even more better off. Plenty of experience, just not enough to actually level up. Okay, we can evolve the frog or evolve the greatsword. Kind of interested to see what an evolved frog would look like. Maybe they're just quicker, it looks like. Which isn't a bad thing. Faster attack speed is helpful. I really shouldn't be going back this far, but it's basically free levels. Well, until something like that happens, the whole horde rolls in. And I almost got stuck on a tree. I definitely have to be a little more careful. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Evolve the bow. I think that does sound nice. Another member would help though, too. Yeah, I'll take the member. Needle sword, it says. Definitely seems helpful. Doesn't have the longest range, but it does seem to have a fairly high attack speed. Might repel some wayward enemies. Oh, this is getting pretty crazy. But I think I'm getting pretty strong here as well. As long as I'm not overly cocky. I really do wish I could find at least one of these torii gates though. Uh-oh, I almost got ambushed there. I'm able to restore a little of my health. It seems like if I find the right items. Maybe the lanterns are a good sign. I definitely don't like those. Oh goodness, it's getting out of control over here already. Okay, just gotta be careful and take out those portals. At least for now. Oh yeah, they don't seem to like that. But that's okay, they don't have to like it. Because it's helping me stay more alive. Uh-oh. I think we missed one. Okay. Better safe than sorry. I am gonna play it risky here. Gotta make my way through all of this and see. Definitely feels like there's a Torii gate nearby. Looks like another one of the spawners. Definitely is. Okay. And another party member. Definitely has range. Shurikens. I just have to keep clearing these portals out and don't get overwhelmed. Which is getting increasingly difficult as the moments pass. Let's see. More shurikens. More duration and damage. One more power and cooldown. I'll take the damage for now. Maybe it's far more useful than I even realize. Oh, there's so much I could do here. Yeah, all those fireballs overwhelmed me pretty much instantly right there. I feel like I was onto something though. Felt like the right area. Almost 10 minutes. It's a little under a third. Could be worse. Alright, we're gonna give it another go here. See if we can survive a little longer. Alright, here's to hoping. Currency and easy kills. It's a good way to start. See if we can take a lot of those out. Okay, our first party member. I'm gonna go with the cat. How could I resist? It does seem like a pretty effective attack it has. Whoa, there's a lot more of them than I was expecting already. And that hurt a little bit. Oh cool, okay, the Tengu. We're gonna have to get that. Do the opposite side the cat. And it does look like we can make them either fire in the direction that they're in, or actually choose which direction they fire. So that is pretty nice. Okay, looks like I can get another party member. I did like the frog. I'll put him... I'll put him on the opposite side of the Tengu. In the other direction. This is simultaneously so stressful and relaxing. It's like experiencing a painting, but also having to fight for your life. Okay, I do like magnet area for the frogs. some nice little clusters of experience. It is pretty calm right now again as well. Yeah, I think our party is fairly effective for the moment. Keep upgrading them. They might be able to get us pretty far. Definitely anxious to see what waits for us later on, though. Okay, maybe I should start heading to the south direction. Maybe we could find what looked like a pretty important area again. Guess we'll just have to see. Well, that was a good way to find absolutely nothing going on. See if we can stop and get this last experience. Okay. We're gonna evo the frog again. Okay, nothing seems to be down here. I don't even see any buildings. Well, I mean, few and far between. Okay, here we go. I think I'm finding something. Couple fences, a few buildings. Definitely getting a little too reckless with my health. It's not really a good way to last too long through the procession. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I head to the west a little and then continue south. Does look like the scenery's changing a little here. Okay. That is an interesting lantern formation. Try to make my way around this cluster of enemies. I'll switch my party members to directional combat. See what I can find up here. I didn't expect I would be able to get through those. That is interesting. Definitely not what we're looking for, though. But maybe what we are looking for is more nearby. Okay, nice. A very timely heal. Okay, we found some of those portals again. I'm gonna try not to linger in one area for too long, because that seems to draw enemies as well. Maybe if I'm smart about it, I can take out the portals and find our main objective. Okay, that is terrifying. That looks like Fujin. But I don't know why he's spitting fireballs. That is terrifying. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I can barely handle all the hordes of enemies that were coming in. Okay, gonna have to find some more health, or this is gonna be bleak very quickly. I don't even know where this guy came from. He really threw me off my path. Oh, and that's gonna be it. I don't even think I made it 10 minutes that time. Yeah, nowhere near as long as the first try. But I feel like I definitely got a lot closer. The fact I ran into a god of storms pretty much tells me everything I need to know. Oh, that's so unsatisfying. This looks like I unlocked some achievements. Okay, down here. Rank 10, 300 enemies, 5,000 enemies, and 25 collections. That seems pretty alright to start with. I guess we'll do one more run and see how it goes. I'm not gonna get my panties in a bunch about it. I'm just gonna do as best as I can. Try to collect as much experience here early on. If we could get at least 2 decent upgrades before they really start coming in, I think we'll be doing okay. Okay, so we have the bouncing ball or exorcism. I mean, that sounds pretty appropriate. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to place them? I think I want to do one of the sides. Seems easiest to control overall. Yeah. I think that's a good choice. I did take some unnecessary damage, but once I started funneling them, I think it's a good way to farm some experience. Okay. Cooldown. That seems pretty good for her ability, actually, if we can start rapid firing that. Alright, we're gonna take the Tengu. He can actually hang out toward the top. I think that's fine. And positionally appropriate, I guess, too. Alright, take it nice and easy. Alright, nice, some ice to balance out the fire. I'll take it on the other side. That's pretty smart of me. I do say so. Okay, I think I've lingered here a little too long. Should probably start heading off into any direction and seeing if I could find much. And ideally, at least hopefully, I can start figuring out some landmarks. Maybe some arrangements of buildings or lanterns, like I discovered before. Kind of start figuring this map out, so I could repeat success if I need to. Okay, we're finding some portals. That seems to be a good sign. break through some of this lantern blockage. Clear any portals we find out. And I'll definitely take another party member. We'll do the poisonous frog to the bottom right. Okay, and then we can do the teleporting spell. Alright, that should cover all of our directions. Getting a little overwhelmed, but doing a lot of damage too. Okay, if I could just keep leveling up faster than I die, I think I'll be alright. Barely got away with my life in that encounter. Okay. I think we could do Evo for the sword. Too many range attacks. I'm gonna have to get out of there. Nice little bundle of food, I think that is. I'll definitely take that. It's a timely heal. Not the friendliest specters I've ever seen, but at least we're able to handle them to some extent. Okay, I don't see anything too useful. Let's take the raw attack area buff. What's making this kind of difficult is there's actually what appears to be stronger versions of enemies spawning over time, which makes a lot of sense. I think we can actually do power plus 30%. Might help. Okay, clearing out a good chunk of them there. Definitely giving me some opportunity to escape. Alright, I think I'm going to take the war drum again. I saw another portal over there I should probably take care of before it gets out of hand. Alright, we are doing some pretty good damage with the sword, it looks like. Coupled with everything else, of course. We might have our luck holding out here. Might be speaking too soon, for all I know. Area attack or cooldown is what I'm torn between here. I'll probably go area of attack. Make full use of those recent power upgrades to the sword itself. can't take any of the stray fireballs if I want to make it count, though. Which I did take a little damage there. Just gotta step carefully. Clear enemies thoroughly. Don't get caught in the crossfire like that. And a good snack never hurt. Whew, I can't believe I'm getting this far. I mean, I guess I'm still not at the 10-minute mark, but it feels pretty intense. They're not relenting whatsoever. Cooldown speed for the cat could be useful. The more we fire our attacks, the better. I think I have built a decent party, at least. Good spread damage, good effects. They're getting quite numerous, though. And it looks like they're sending in Onis now, which is pretty scary in itself. And I have to keep working toward more upgrades. Seems like they're definitely doing the same. Does seem quite manageable right here, at least. Seems if I find that sword, it clears all enemies on the screen. That's kind of useful for intense moments. Alright, I'm gonna move my way out of all that caging. See if I can find something a little farther away from it. It's definitely quieter over here. Looks like a rock path. Could be a good clue. All these umbrellas. Okay. I'll take the war drum again. Raw power increase. Could definitely help. Okay. Looks like a ruined temple. Which that could be a very good sign that we're in the right area. If I can make my way to the health, I can prolong my suffering here at least for a couple more seconds. Okay, it did make it past the 10-minute mark, which is nice. It does look important up there, and there's a lot going on as far as all those specters. Maybe we start focusing fire. Yeah, this feels like I'm in the right area, but can't actually find my target with so much going on. Getting pretty boxed in as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my way away from there if I'm gonna survive a little longer. Grab that health roll. Well, it didn't matter much. Took damage immediately. So many of these golem-like enemies. Uh-oh, these goblins. That's even worse. My chances were better with the golems. The goblins slow me down and allow me to get ambush way easier. Doesn't seem like it wears off very quick either. No choice but to run. My allies are doing their best, but there's just so much of their numbers. I guess it's all that we could do to just run and get out of there. Gotta say, the quiet is unsettling after all of that. Just know something worse is coming. But I guess as long as our luck keeps persisting, we'll be alright. Nice, the flame sword, that was very welcomed. Could have used it earlier, honestly. These umbrellas are starting to become a problem all on their own. It definitely seems like we've been forced away from the main objective area too. Because they're not attacking like they were. Oh no. Jirai Gumo? Oh, and more Oni. I guess it makes sense. We're getting close to the halfway point as far as the timer. Not sure we can find the gates. If we get close, it's pretty much the death of us. Well, this is definitely not easy. It's kind of fun because, you know, a good challenge. Pretty fun. But man, it almost seems insurmountable. Oh, those umbrellas took almost everything out of me. Oh, looks like we found the weird lantern formation again. Maybe we were closer to our actual objective this whole time than we thought. My stubbornness won't allow me to actually figure that out, though. I guess I should just be grateful that I'm surviving at all. This wave of luck could just last, I don't know, 13 more minutes or so. So far so good, it looks like. Just don't want to get caught anywhere too close quarters. I do like the ghost cat ability. It's nice to be able to instantly get them out of my way. Should probably collect a little more experience. I don't want to get any stronger though. Oh wow, what a time to choose to turn around. The second I stop, it's just nothing but a swarm of spiders. What a reward for my tactical thinking. Well, I think that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.